What up, y'all? What up? What up? Keith London. And I've been talking to friends from some friends, here and there. So a question was asked to me, what do you think happened to the hobby? First and foremost, one of the biggest problems with the hobby is birds of prey. That's the biggest problem right now, birds of prey. The second problem with the hobby is right now is lack of knowledge. There's so many guys right here that go around act like they know what they're doing. I've been in the game a long time. I've been successful, and I'm still learning. I ain't figured out 100%. I'm still learning. That's the biggest problem: is lack of real knowledge. All these guys think they know something about the Birmingham Roller, but if you go watch their flies and stuff like that, you will see that they don't. They brag about their kits. Oh, my kit like this. And they score 40 points. When I was really flying, I never bragged. I never had to. I let the birds, the birds do the talking. But this the thing. What happened to the hobby was the guys that were in the 80s and 90s and early, 2000s took the game to such a high level that the guys that are running the game right now couldn't maintain it. They have no clue about how to maintain it. They still chasing, no matter what they say, they still chasing names, and that's not the answer. Now, they still talk about how many families this person got. It don't matter. It don't really matter. That don't even really matter. If you know something about Birmingham Rollers, that don't really matter. If they took the time and let the birds teach them what's really going on in their loft, they'd be better off. What I mean by teach them, they got to fly the birds, and you go from there. Once you fly them, you see what you really, really have. No matter who it came from. I don't care if it came from Joe Cortez from Indianapolis or somebody named Mike Johnsbone from Alaska. If they working, they work no matter where they come from. And that's what these guys haven't learned. They haven't learned that part yet. They haven't learned to watch their birds and decide what they're missing. Or matter of fact, I don't think that's the right word. It's not learned. They don't be honest with themselves and say, you know what? I can't really win with this. I mean, I can fly, and be amused and stuff like that, but entertained, but I can't really win with this. I have yet to score. They won't tell themselves, I have yet to average 150, 200 points. How can I be somebody that's scoring 900 points? What do I need in my life to get me to that level? Dudes, it's not really a name. It's selection of birds. Anytime I hear a guy have birds and they give it to somebody else's family and grab somebody else's family and then grab somebody else's family and put the other family down, they don't know shit about pigeons. Because if you know something about birds, you don't have to do that. It's best to build your birds that fit you. Grab a bird here. Oh, I need some birds that's nice and deep. Commit on the brakes. I'm going to go here. Okay, I got that. But the bird's not fast enough. How can I speed my birds up, keep them kidding, keep them stable, and make them faster and still keep the depth? It's a work in progress. You got to keep working and keep working and keep working and keep working and keep working. And you got to set yourself goals. If you if you score 150, try to figure out how you can get 250. What's wrong with your kid? Why I can't get 250? You got to score 250 points and you got to stay right there. Won't even try to get better, or won't even figure out how to try to get better. Won't even ask nobody how to get better. I stayed a student of the game. That's why I was able to get better and better and better and better. And then Then one time I looked up, I said, "But ain't nobody else even trying." So it kind of made me like, okay, what the heck? Why should I keep doing that? But I did it for myself, so it started being about me. But that wasn't right. So I try to give back to the hobby and try to go judge, try to give comments and all that kind of stuff so people can learn and get better. Um, I purposely started a group of people that wanted to really learn. And I've been teaching them for just last year. It was just last year. And they've been doing it right. They learning. I told them they need to start flying so they can test their stuff. Anybody can be a playground superstar, but can't get in the big leagues and be a superstar. The reason why I did this because I've been listening to a lot of videos and listening to people talk. And the people that's talking, they've really done anything. See, like I tell people, people say, what have you done lately? It don't matter what I've done lately. So that's the thing. It don't even matter. Because the people that's doing it right now haven't even done half of it. But you ain't scored 1,000 points in a long time. But you ain't scored 400 points ever. That's what they got to stop looking at. Don't worry about what I did in the past. You can't, like LeBron James, Steph Curry, they can't worry about what Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson and all them guys did in the past. They can't worry about that. Let them be great in their past. Now, what can you do? So that's what I'm asking you guys. What can you guys do? If you're scoring under 100-something points, you can't teach nobody nothing. Sorry, you can't. That's the reality of it. How you can't teach somebody something that you don't even know how to do? You have no clue. Now, there's some guys out there that are knowledgeable, but they need to separate themselves from the crowd at times and go in their backyard, be by themselves. Be honest with yourself. Be honest and say, you know what? This ain't going to get it. You got to say it. This ain't going to get it. Once you start saying that, you're going to start getting better. You're going to start figuring out what is going to get it. How can I get it? And you ain't got to spend a whole lot of money sometimes. Sometimes you just got to spend a little money one time to get the right bird. That one bird can change a lot. Trust me. Because that one bird going to make other birds. But you guys got to want to get better. You guys can't talk about it. You guys can't go get a name and think that name is going to make you better. It's not. Let me tell you guys something about pedigrees. Say you grab a pedigree. Okay, now. Oh, I got this. Oh, this bird, 52 and 67 and 93. Okay. Let's just say you got a bird banner number 1. Number 1 is off of 2 and 3. Okay. Now, for you to understand the pedigree, you got to know what 2 and 3 were all about. How they came to be. What were their strong points? What were their weaknesses? And to know that, you got to know what 2's mother and father were and what 3 mother and father were and what they brought to the table. That way you know what genetics you put into your birds. If you understand the birds on the pedigree, you can read the pedigree and do something good with it. But if you don't know, just see numbers, but you don't know what them numbers stand for, because every bird on that pedigree stands for something. If you know that or got an idea how to work them birds, you can get good. But you got to know. And they got to be quality. And the person letting you get the bird got to be honest himself. You can't be a bird that's just trying to make a quick buck. Now, the reason why I'm not bringing in the Jerry bloodline, I did well with him. Kind of bringing a whole lot. I bring them in for a specific reason. And the ones that couldn't provide me or supply that reason to my family, I got rid of them. The ones that did, they stayed around a little longer. And the ones that did it and passed that gene for generations, they stayed there. I knew what to expect. I knew what I wanted them for. I knew Jerry liked his birds early. I knew he liked them deep. I knew he liked them often. With that being said, I already had an idea what to do with them. Now, the flaws, what I seen with them, they didn't kit tight. Yeah, birds in and out. And I just narrowed that down to which birds made the birds that went in and out and went from there. So you gotta understand what you're doing. If you understand that kind of stuff, you can take any bird as long as they're quality and do good with them. Like the Norwood birds. People keep saying they're not competition birds, but them birds can be just as good as anybody else birds if they have been cultivated for that purpose. I would have tried them, but I couldn't get the pieces I wanted to take them where I want to take them. So I just used the few that I had in there and used them for what I think their strengths were and went forward. I bring in birds for specific reasons. Now, sometimes I come across a bird I might see that I like, and so let me try it. But if I try it and it don't work, it just didn't work for me. But if it worked, you guys gonna know. You're gonna hear about it. Why? Because I'm a fly, so you can see it and hear about it. But other than that, God, let your birds teach you. Stop chasing after names. Names don't solve nothing if you don't understand the bloodline. That's it. So for right now, I'm going to go and sign off. Peace, fellas, and good luck flying in 2019.